Hi felters and welcome. Today we are going to be looking at lots of vegan wools that I've got, and also that ties in quite nicely with if you're allergic to wools, you could possibly try some of these vegan wools instead. So let's get started. So these are some of the wools I ordered from World of Wool. I use them a lot, they're quite close to me. To make this a bit easier, we're just going to go straight to their website so I can talk you through some things. So first off, you've got in the specialty section, there's lots of vegan wools such as hemp, bamboo, cotton, soya bean and flax linen. So there's quite a few there if you look at that bit. And then you can go to synthetic and you've got acrylic and fake fibres and nylon. So I'll show you the colourful ones at the moment because colour is the issue. The acrylic has quite a few in the range, so that's fantastic. And the acrylic is going to be replaced in the new year, they told me, by a biodegradable wool, so that's really good. So the other colourful range is bamboo. So we'll just have a look through some of these. And again, they've got some colours. They've also got a multi-pack down the bottom, which I thought was really good. So £9.75 for 200, so that's quite a good price. To find some of the vegan wools, go on to synthetic and then you'll see this little vegan friendly sign come up. So it's under synthetic and you can go through. There's also the Angelinas. Now the Angelina wool is more for an extra effect with your main wool because it's really quite expensive, £2.35 per 10 grams. So you've got to really think about it before you order that. That's one of the nylon colourful ones again, and then it also lists quite a few of the other definitely vegan wools, but I have to say I think there's more than what are listed on there. And this one, Sari Silk, is I'm showing you because of the colours, it is not vegan. Okay, because obviously it comes from a silkworm, which is an animal, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm just showing you if you're allergic. The colours are amazing. The price is a bit pricey, but look at those colours if you wanted to do needle felt something really, really colourful. So the first one I'm going to show you here is one of the acrylic ranges, and I just ordered the pewter colour, and it's £1.90 per 100 grams. Very, very good price. So it's in a sort of tops form, so it's going to be very soft and silky, and all the wool's all in one direction. So personally, I find it a lot easier if you self-card it before you start felting it, and this is completely up to you. Definitely when you're a beginner, I find this a lot easier because it felts quicker and it also felts a bit neater, and you'll see in a minute what I mean. But I've got a video on how to card things. It's really quite easy. You just do this with some dog paddles and they're quite cheap. You can buy them online. So I card it a little bit, not much. It looks like you're combing it out when you card stuff, but you're not. You're actually mixing it up. So a little bit of carding, and then I'm going to felt it into a little ball for you just to show you how it works. There we go. I think that's enough. So it wasn't much. And then just start to form it into the shape of a ball and start needle felting it. So when I started with, I think, at least a 36 or a 38 needle. I did have a bit of fiddling around with the needles to see which one would be felting the fast. I tried a spiral and then I tried a smaller triangle, but I went back to the 36 triangle in the end. And then when it was a lot more felted, then I went to a finer needle to make the surface a little bit smoother. I didn't spend hours on it. This is just a rough guide to show you. So there we go. And I thought that was quite a good effect, especially for the acrylic range with all the colours they have in it. And there's one that I didn't card, just to show you the difference. It's just a bit messy. It took me a little bit longer. So I personally, I recommend giving it a little card just to make it a bit easier. The next one is, it's an acrylic again, but it's just the undyed version, the white version. And it's beautiful. It's so lovely. I mean, if you were doing sheep, I mean, it's perfect. And obviously you can use the tops as sort of manes and tails as well, which would be really good, or hair for fairies. Now this is a flax linen, and this is really quite coarse, and you can see it straight away. The flax linen does come in quite a few colours, so again it would be great if you were using it as hair for something, but it's very coarse. And I'll just show you, alongside the acrylic pewter, you can see the difference in the size of the fibres. And I did try and felt it into a ball, but it didn't really work that well. It might be used for other things such as spinning or some other sort of form of wool usage that I don't know about. The next one is a fine denier white nylon, so it's the nylon range. And it kind of feels a bit like cotton wool. And it felted really well. It was a fantastic little ball, but again, I think it's more limited in the white. The next one is a fake mohair top. So they have a couple of other fake wools. They're all man-made. This was really silky. They've got I can't remember what the other ones are. But yeah, this is a really silky one. It was actually quite slippery. But I did manage to felt it into a little ball, and it was really nice. It's lovely. But again, we're restricted on the colours. I think that's only in the white. And this one is a rammy top, or I don't know, I think you say rammy, but it's from the nettle family. So it's plant-based, similar to the flax linen. So flax linen is obviously plant-based, but it's a lot finer. It's not as fine as the nylon, but yeah, it was very, very nice. So I didn't needle felt some of these into a ball because they're just very silky, and it would take a short while. I would definitely card them first. Rose fibre top, again plant-based, really silky and beautiful, soft, and again excellent for sort of hair, for anything, for animals or fairies. And then very similar to that, mint fibre top, and this one's quite a creamy colour. It's quite hard for it to be picked up, but it was a lovely sort of creamy beige. When I put them together, unfortunately the light reflects off both of them and you can't see the difference that well, but yeah, very, very silky and lovely. So my favourite is the acrylic range, which is going to be replaced, like I said, with a biodegradable version in the new year. So definitely excellent value for money. Just to say, I'm no expert on this, so the best thing to do is probably call your local supplier and talk to them. They'll be able to tell you. If you're allergic to sheep's wool, you might not be allergic to alpaca, yak, camel, angora. There's all sorts of other different wools from different animals. And if you guys know of any wools that are great that you use, put it in the comments below, because that would be great, because everyone can read them and we can help each other. So thanks for watching. I hope that's helped in some way, or at least given you some ideas or some things to try out. I wouldn't say you can't do it if you're vegan or if you're allergic to wool. I just say you're going to have to play around with things and see what works for you. So thanks for watching. Lots more videos to come, and see you all again soon. Happy felting.